In the lush valleys of Eldoria, where legends seem to echo through the rustling leaves, there lived a young woman named Lyra. Unbeknownst to many, Lyra possessed a rare gift, the ability to communicate with dragons, a skill thought to be lost in the annals of time. Her days were spent in the company of these majestic creatures, learning their ancient language and understanding their timeless wisdom. The dragons, revered as guardians of the sky and earth, had retreated from the world of humans centuries ago, shrouded in mystery and myth. Lyra's connection with them was a secret she guarded fiercely, knowing the dangers it could bring. She lived at the edge of the Whispering Woods, a place said to be haunted, but in truth, it was a sanctuary for her and the dragons. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the land, an urgent message came to Lyra. It was from an elder dragon, Zephyr, who spoke of a grave threat looming over their world. A dark force was awakening, one that sought to enslave the dragons and harness their power for destruction. Zephyr's message was clear. Lyra was the only one who could bridge the worlds of humans and dragons to prevent the impending doom. Though young and untested in the ways of such conflicts, Lyra felt the weight of her destiny. She knew she had to step out of the shadows of the Whispering Woods and into the broader world to seek allies and wisdom. That night, under a starlit sky, Lyra vowed to protect the dragons, her lifelong friends and guides. She prepared to embark on a journey that would take her beyond the familiar forests and valleys of Eldoria into realms fraught with danger and intrigue. With the silent support of the dragons watching over her, Lyra set forth at dawn, her heart both heavy and hopeful. As Lyra ventured beyond the boundaries of Eldoria, she encountered a world vastly different from her secluded valley. Bustling market towns and crowded cities were a stark contrast to the tranquil forests she knew. Everywhere she went, she listened for whispers of unusual happenings, signs that might lead her to allies or reveal more about the dark force threatening the dragons. In the town of Glimmerhaven, Lyra heard tales of a mysterious sage known for his wisdom about ancient creatures and forgotten lore. Intrigued, she sought him out, hoping he might shed light on her quest. The sage, a wizened man named Eldrin, listened intently to her story and recognized the gravity of her mission. Eldrin revealed to Lyra a prophecy long overlooked, speaking of a whisperer who would emerge in a time of great need to unite the races of the land against a shadow that sought to engulf them. Lyra felt a chill run down her spine. The prophecy mirrored her own journey eerily. Eldrin offered to guide her to the Oracle of the Shimmering Veil, a being said to possess knowledge beyond mortal understanding. Their journey to the Oracle was fraught with challenges. They traversed through treacherous terrains, from the Serpent Spine Mountains with their jagged cliffs to the Enchanted Forest, where reality seemed to twist and turn. Along the way, they encountered creatures both benign and malevolent, testing Lyra's resolve and Eldrin's wisdom. Finally, they arrived at the Oracle's abode, a crystal cave illuminated by an ethereal light. The Oracle, a figure of radiant beauty and enigmatic presence, welcomed them. Lyra, with a mixture of awe and apprehension, presented her plea for guidance. The Oracle's eyes seemed to pierce through time and space as she began to unveil truths that would change the course of Lyra's destiny. In the crystal cavern of the Oracle, Lyra listened as the Oracle spoke of a fragmented world, torn by greed and fear, where the harmony between dragons and humans had once been the cornerstone of peace. The Oracle revealed that the dark force was an ancient entity, bound centuries ago, but now stirring in its chains, seeking freedom to reign chaos. The Oracle handed Lyra a small luminescent stone, telling her it was a fragment of the first dragon's heart. It would guide her to the relics needed to bind the dark force once more. However, she warned that the path would be perilous, filled with trials that would test Lyra's courage, wisdom, and heart. Armed with new resolve and the stone's guiding light, Lyra left the Oracle's cave. Her journey took her across the kingdom, from the sun-scorched deserts of Dawn to the icy peaks of Mount Veyron. Each relic she sought was guarded by challenges that forced her to confront her deepest fears and embrace her inner strength. In Dawn, she faced the trial of flames, navigating through a labyrinth of fire, where she rescued a band of trapped travelers, earning their loyalty and assistance. Atop Mount Veyron, she braved the trial of frost, solving riddles whispered by ancient winds, unveiling the hidden relic within the heart of a frozen waterfall. With each relic she retrieved, Lyra felt a deeper connection to the land and its creatures, including the dragons who watched over her from afar. Her journey became a legend in itself, inspiring hope in the hearts of those who heard of the dragon whisperer walking among them, a beacon of light in darkening times. Lyra's quest led her to the depths of the Whispering Sea, where the waters murmured secrets of the old world. Here, she sought the Mirror of Tides, a relic fabled to reflect the truth hidden within one's soul. To retrieve it, she had to dive into the abyss, confronting not only the ocean's perils, but also the doubts and fears lurking in her heart. Emerging victorious with the mirror, her next destination was the ancient city of Eldoria, now a ruin lost in time. It was said that the last relic, the crown of the earth, lay hidden in its forgotten temples. As she navigated through overgrown streets and crumbling archways, echoes of the city's past glory and downfall resonated with her own journey. In Eldoria, Lyra encountered a group of dragon hunters, intent on capturing her for the bounty on her head. Using her wits and the trust she had built with the dragons, she turned the situation around, enlightening the hunters about the true nature of dragons and their importance in the world's balance. This pivotal moment forged new allies from former foes. With their aid, she located the crown of the earth in a temple dedicated to the harmony between dragons and humans. As she placed the crown upon her head, she felt a surge of power and understanding, a bond with the earth and its creatures stronger than she had ever experienced. As the final relic joined the others, the stone from the oracle pulsed with a brilliant light, pointing the way back to Eldoria. Lyra knew the time had come to face the dark force. With a mix of anticipation and dread, she prepared for the final confrontation, knowing the fate of both her dragon friends and the world of humans hung in the balance. Returning to Eldoria, Lyra found the once peaceful valley shrouded in a sinister darkness. The ancient entity had begun to break its chains, its corrupting influence spreading across the land. The skies thundered, and the earth trembled as Lyra approached the heart of the valley, where the final battle awaited. Armed with the relics and the knowledge she had gained on her journey, Lyra stood at the precipice of destiny. The dragons, sensing the decisive moment, soared above her, their presence a reminder of the bond she fought to preserve. The air crackled with ancient magic as she confronted the entity, a shadowy figure of malice and rage. The battle was fierce, with Lyra using every ounce of her courage and the power of the relics. She channeled the unity of the land, the strength of the dragons, and the resolve of the people she had inspired. The entity, underestimating the power of a united world, found itself weakening against her resolve. In a climactic moment, Lyra, with the aid of the dragons, sealed the entity away, restoring balance to the world. The darkness receded, and light returned to Eldoria and beyond. The dragons, once hidden, revealed themselves to the world, marking a new era of harmony between humans and dragons. The story of Lyra, the last dragon whisperer, became a legend, a tale of bravery, unity, and the unbreakable bond between different beings. Eldoria became a place of pilgrimage, a symbol of hope and coexistence. And as for Lyra, she continued to journey, forever a bridge between worlds, her legacy a testament to the belief that even in the darkest of times, light can prevail.